Here with the latest in Keyforge news. We actually finally got some real news. So, looks like, according to Dicebreaker and author Alex Meehan, Keyforge card game has been bought by ex Fantasy Flight CEO. Good news. Right here. Alright, so Keyforge the card game designed by Magic the Gathering creator Richard Garfield has been bought by Ghost Galaxy. Announced via blog, the official Keyforge website, the IP and publishing rights for the unique deck game, first launched in 2018, has been acquired by Ghost Galaxy, a company founded by ex-CEO Fantasy Flight Games, the studio that originally released Keyforge. So Christian T. Peterson was an original founder of Fantasy Flight Games and has since launched his own company, Ghost Galaxy. So I wonder if they have any other games that are out. But nonetheless, Peterson made the deal with Garfield to release Keyforge when he was still at Fantasy Flight and has now regained the rights to publish the unique deck game with Ghost Galaxy. According to another blog on the official Keyforge website, Asmodee, the parent company of Fantasy Flight, approached Ghost Galaxy with an offer to sell the IP and publishing rights to the studio. As Ghost Galaxy has been already developing software to support the creation of procedurally generated card games, the company decided to accept Asmodee's offer and acquire Keyforge. I wonder if they're gonna do the stuff for Soulforge. Nah, probably not. Last year, it was reported that the software algorithm Fantasy Flight had been using to procedurally generate decks for Keyforge had broken, forcing the game to go into hiatus. A little typo right there. Until the software could be fixed. And according to Ghost Galaxy, this incident, alongside the impact of C19, has had on tournament play, which there has been no official tournament play, I'll try to read it over here, caused enough issues for Asmodee to make its offer to Ghost Galaxy. Under the helm of Ghost Galaxy, Keyforge decks will apparently begin being released once again. Software engineers at Ghost Galaxy are currently working on finishing the software for procedurally generating decks, with the studio predicting that it will take a number of months for development to be completed. In the meantime, the company will be making decisions around the release schedule for Keyforge, including the previously announced Winds of Exchange, the upcoming expansion that we're really awaiting. Other plans that Ghost Galaxy have for Keyforge include attempting to streamline and condense competitive Keyforge play. I really like I'm gonna drop a video soon about how my boy Cody made a good format for schedule for tournaments. It's like a point schedule for like if you're in a league. But anyway, other plans, yeah, streamlining. Streamline and condense competitive Keyforge play, moving deck registration and player account software over to Ghost Galaxy service, and reducing the number of localized language versions of Keyforge due to a small team at Ghost Galaxy, focusing purely on English language releases for the time being. Just for the time being. I know Italy is really big into Keyforge. I believe that's Italy. Keyforge is a two-player card game that has competitors using their respective decks in order to forge 3 keys they need to win. Each deck in Keyforge has been procedurally generated, meaning that players don't need to craft their own decks, and every deck is entirely unique. Decks in Keyforge are made up of 3 houses, with each one being based around its own gameplay mechanics and playstyle. On their turn, a player can select one of the 3 houses included in their deck and can only play or use cards that are part of that house, unless they have Omni. Players can forge keys by collecting Amber through the cards they play and use. There's no set release for Winds of Exchange, with expansions for Keyforge yet to be announced. Any kind of comments on this article? No comments on the article. So, yeah, great news, because, the game's been pretty much in limbo for over a year now. And another pro tip, if you go on fantasyflight.com, I'm sure you can still print out some free decks, like 2 or 3 or 4 decks from Mass Mutation. Print them out free. So, yeah. So hopefully this Winds of Exchange comes out soon. We're all eagerly awaiting that. And I'm sure that it will. Well, I mean, actually, at this point, it might not even have the Fantasy Flight logos and such on it. It might have Ghost Galaxy logos on it. Of course, it will. But yeah, I wonder if we're gonna be able to use the same old decks, or will they make a Keyforge 1.5 or a 2.0, or a lot of questions still yet to be answered. But, pretty positive news because it's been in limbo over a whole year. So maybe we can get some official type of tournaments going. Maybe strum up some more enthusiasm for the game. But anyway, I guess whenever something else happens, I'll be sure to let you know. And peace and later.